For the first time ever, I'm going to be trying to use a crystal armor set in the deep wilderness. I don't know how this is going to go. The bonuses on this armor is not really that great, except for the crystal helm. The crystal helm is almost the same magic defense as a spectral spirit shield, so in this setup it's going to be really difficult for mages to get a freeze on me, and I think that'll be extremely helpful while tanking teams. Also, we're going to be doing another Dragon Claw giveaway on this video, so if you want a chance to get a free pair of Dragon Claws, all you guys need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below with your username for a chance to win. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Now let's get into the PKing. So far, we're off to a pretty good start. 63 AGS for the KO, and we got about 4 or 5 mil loot right off the bat. Another spec for the finisher, and we got another 4 or 5 mil loot off this guy here as well. Unfortunately, I didn't actually have the full crystal set with me. I wanted a little bit more range offensive bonuses, so I opted out and got an Armadillo top instead, but we still ended up getting a pretty decent kill. I was doing some more solo PKing, and I was in my original setup that I started the video in. I ended up fighting these guys, and they dragged me a little bit further south. Down here is a very dangerous spot when you're PKing, especially if you don't have a 30 teleport, because as you guys can see, a gigantic team logged in, and I don't have a glory or a seed pod, so my only way to escape is to run up to the KBD lair, which is like 10 levels north, and then teleport out using the lever. Now the problem with this is that you can get TB'd at any point before it, so that you can end up tanking up to 7 or 8 minutes if they wait until you get to the gate. That was extremely unlucky. They ended up getting the freeze 2 steps before the ladder. The crystal armor was coming in clutch, they were splashing quite a bit, but now we're full TB'd. I only have about 2 brews remaining, so this is going to be an almost impossible tank test. After juking up and down the stairs and making it look like I was going to run into multi, I ended up getting a box on one of the poison spiders by the KBD lair. Unfortunately, I have no brews to brew down, so I have to just hope that for the next minute I can box this spider without killing it. Based on how my videos usually go, you probably thought I was going to survive. Unfortunately, we didn't make it this time. With about 10 to 15 seconds left on the TB, my spider ended up getting killed. I didn't have enough brews, like I said previously, in order to brew down and hit straight zeros. So as soon as the spider died, they just declawed me out. And I did as good as I could for only having 2 brews, but oh well, maybe next time. I decided to gear back up afterwards and do some more PKing without the crystal armor, and I'm not gonna lie, this new setup is way better. I absolutely love using the Twisted Buckler with the Necklace of Anguish combo. The range accuracy increase is insane, and you just see constant 40s pop off every time you bolt. This setup is just too much fun. There's quite a few switches, and it's quite a risk to bring to Deep Wilderness, but I'm not gonna lie, the bank is looking nice right now, so we may as well have fun with it before I end up getting cleaned. I got called out to do a 1v1 tribrid fight and match gear in Edgeville, and the risk was pretty decent, so I decided to accept. A 70 AGS on his robes for the finishing KO, and the total loot for this kill was around 30 mil, AGS included. Deep Wilderness was looking pretty dead, so I decided to go and do some 1 defense Bandos Darok fights. These are usually insanely high risk, and the total loot for any of these kills is going to be over 100 mil. Probably one of the luckiest KOs I've ever gotten in my entire life. I ended up axing this guy right as he venged. I KO'd him with the 70, but I had only 1 HP remaining. I believe Vengeance does like 75% damage back or something like that. I don't know the exact number, but I ended up having 1 HP remaining. So if at any point he even did 1 damage more, it would have been a double KO. But unfortunately for him, it wasn't, and we ended up profiting 114 mil loot. And that is why doing one defense bandos fights are insanely high risk. When your opponent is brewed down to one defense and you're in the best strength bonuses possible, you will be hitting those 40 DDS specs very commonly. The poison ticked at the perfect time. Right as I spec the 39 DDS, the poison just happened to proc and ended up killing him. Oh, that's such a stupid way to die. After those fights in Edgeville, I decided to try and check Deep Wilderness again, and hopefully I'd be able to find some PKers. One of the most common questions I see on almost all of my YouTube videos are people asking me if I ever plan on PKing on a peer or why don't I PK on a peer. And honestly, the real answer for that is just because I mostly like PKing on mains. I enjoy PKing in high risk and doing deep wild content. But I ended up asking my friend for access to his level 75 account, and I brought it over to the Rev Caves to see what all the fuss was about. Even on a peer account, I still can't get 1v1 fights without getting hit by teams. Alright, so after thinking about it, we're good on that. I think I'm going to stick to main PKing. Peers just don't really seem like they're for me. Now it's time to pick a comment from the previous YouTube video. We just loaded up 966 comments, and one lucky winner is going to walk away with a pair of Dragon Claws. And it's, let's see, who is it? Beardy RS. He says, great video, man. Love the tank test. You're a beast. RSN is Beardy Pure. Sounds like a nice guy. All right, Beardy, all you got to do in order to claim your prize is just message me on either Twitter, Instagram, join my Discord server, contact me in-game, or come to my Twitch live stream, and I have a pair of Dragon Claws waiting for you. And that is going to wrap up the video for today, guys. Thank you so much if you managed to make it all the way to the end of the video. It really does mean a lot, and I really hope that everyone had a good Christmas or a good holiday, whatever you guys choose to celebrate. I know a lot of us weren't able to do the things we wanted to do over the holiday season, and especially with our families because of obviously the things that are going on in the world, but I really hope that you guys found a way to enjoy it or at least make it special. For me, it was just spending it with you guys over on my Twitch stream. I couldn't visit my family or anything like that, so I just decided to go and do a live stream and hang out with you guys and get to know some of the viewers, and just honestly, it was a blast, one of my best live streams ever, and I would really like to have the opportunity to meet more of you guys. So if you guys don't mind, check out all the links in the description, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course check out the Twitch live streams. All the PKing that you see on these videos happens first over there. Anyways, I hope you guys continue to stay safe. I don't want to ramble for too long, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.